Hi, I'm Tom, and I'm the Technical Director for Franchise 360, and in this short video I'll be demonstrating the CRM functionality within Franchise 360. One thing which is common across almost all franchise networks is the need to maintain some form of centralized customer database. However, exactly what needs to be stored can vary from business to business, with some franchises selling directly to consumers, other franchises working exclusively with other businesses, and some selling to both businesses and individuals. Franchise 360 caters for this by providing a CRM system which allows you to store both your contacts and, optionally, the organizations they work for. To see how this works, we'll start off in the contacts area, as this is used regardless of whether you are working with individuals, businesses, or both. From the home page, click on the Contacts menu item. From here, you can search for contacts using a number of criteria, export them out to Excel using the Export button, or click on the Add button to enter the details for a new contact. When entering a new contact, you then get to choose from existing organizations, or enter a new organization by clicking the Add New Organization button. If working solely with an individual, you can just leave the organization field blank, and that will work fine. Here, I'll enter one of my colleagues and link them to the existing Greyridge Software organisation. Once the contact has been created, you may then want to add notes against the contact or schedule a task for yourself or for someone else to complete later. To add a note, click on the Notes tab and then click the Add Note button. Here, you can enter the details for the note, and you can optionally choose to attach as many files as you need to support that note. Any note that you add shows against the Notes tab in the history. Equally, if you want to schedule a task for somebody to do in the future, click on the Tasks tab and click on Add Task. Here you can select the owner, the date by which the task is due, and optionally a time, and a description of what needs to happen. Again, when you save the task, that now shows in the task's history against the contact. From the contact, you can also create quotes, invoices, and jobs. But these are large enough areas to be covered in a separate video in their own right, so we won't cover them in detail now. Obviously, the ability to view the tasks and notes against a single contact is useful, but Franchise 360 also allows you to see these across all contacts as well, to make sure nothing gets forgotten. To view a list of all of your tasks, broken down by when they are due, click on the Tasks menu item on the home page. Clicking on a specific task will then open the task details to allow you to edit, delete, or complete it. When closing down a task with the Completion button, you can also choose to add a note to the contact or schedule a follow-up task as required. Any tasks that you create against contacts will also appear on the calendar. So far, everything I have shown relates to managing contacts one at a time, but Franchise 360 also contains various features for managing contacts in bulk. These features are available through the Contacts menu item on the home page. First of all, the Import tab within Contacts allows you to upload contacts in bulk using spreadsheets. The import module is flexible enough to allow you to map the columns in your spreadsheet to the relevant fields in Franchise 360, and will catch and display any errors during the import process. This should allow you to load existing data from legacy systems or spreadsheets into Franchise 360 with minimal effort. Secondly, the Activity tab against contacts aggregates together all activity happening across all contacts in your franchise, including activity for quotes, invoices, jobs, tasks, the whole lot. Each activity is colour-coded based on what it relates to, and shows who performed the action and when. Clicking on an activity will take you straight to the relevant item. In short, if you need to know what has been happening across all of your contacts, the Activity tab will tell you. That covers off the basics of how Contacts works, but at the beginning of this video we mentioned that Franchise 360 allows you to optionally use organisations as well, if your franchise works primarily with other businesses. To see how this works, click on the Organisations menu item from the home page. As with Contacts, we start off with a list of all organisations, with the ability to search, export or add new organisations. From here, clicking on an organisation takes you into the details for that organisation, where we can see the basic information such as the address and telephone number, and a list of the contacts linked to the organisation. Clicking on one of the contact cards will take you straight to that contact. And clicking on the Add Contact button at the bottom will allow you to add a new one straight away. More importantly, the Quotes and Invoices tabs against the organisation aggregate together all of the quotes and invoices across all contacts linked to this organisation. This allows you to get a quick overview of the financials for the organisation. Although quotes and invoices will be covered in detail in a separate video, the figures displayed against organisations include the total quotes for this organisation, the total quotes outstanding at the current moment, the total quotes created in the last year or the last month, and the total quotes created in the year to date and the month to date. You can also use the filters to drill down to just the invoices or quotes that you're interested in. Finally, when in the organisation, you can also click on the Activity tab to aggregate together all of the activity that has been happening across all of the contacts for this organisation. For example, here we can see all of the quotes and invoices being issued across all of the contacts for this organisation. Hopefully, this has given you a good basic overview of the CRM functionality within Franchise 360, though there is much more I haven't been able to cover. For more information, or to arrange a demo with one of our development team, please visit our website www.franchise360.co.uk.